I just want to thank God for this, August 29th, 2024. But first, please help my humble channel to grow. Like, subscribe, share, comment, any combination thereof. Why? 'Cause you're beautiful on the inside and on the outside. That's why. So yeah, it's the 29th. Praise God, I got to pay my rent early. A few days early, that's always a good thing. Beat the crowds, beat the gang stalking. They've begun to, just last month, they started sending people to gang stalk me, but it's still not as bad as if I pay my rent when everybody else paid their rent. I just found out that my bank has been charging me for cash advances from my credit card. And the way I work my credit card is that it's a secured credit card, and I sort of keep it full and then empty it. And then when I get my SSI, I refill it. But because you're still charged like a regular credit card, I wasn't able to have money set aside for the rent outside of that account without doing a cash advance, transferring at least some of that money. So they've been charging me on these cash advances for 4 months now. I had no idea. This means, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to pay tithes and offerings next month, keeping in mind that I've been paying just over 60% basically since January. So it's not an issue of like I'm disobeying God. I've been paying, like I said, over 60% of my SSI since January. So it is okay to not pay occasionally. And then that'll let me pay up the credit card next month. Then the month after that, I'll be able to have money where I only make the payment with the credit card. I'll have cash for the rent in my checking. And then the only thing I'll have to do is just refill the credit card from World Vision every month. So I've been charged a little over $20, and I know I have said that if you are somehow slighted materially or financially, it's probably because you ain't given enough money. I want to think that that might be the exception for me today, and that what this is going to serve is the fact that I'm not going to pay my tithes and offerings for 1 month is going to leave me with a little over 600 bucks that normally I would have given to World Vision, for me to start stocking up on some things that I really feel need to be stocked up on. Beer and cigarettes, not a ton, but some. Because when the SHT happens, if you are a prepper, you know this, having cigarettes and having beer, it's a great barter material if everything shuts down. And we are going to have a period of 1 to 3 months where everything's going to shut down. It really depends on the crime, the dysfunction in your city. But people are not going to have access to any kind of stores. Unlike during the lockdowns, they will not have access to grocery stores. So having a little beer set aside, having some cigarettes set aside will be a blessing, because I'll be able to barter with that for something that I leave out, because everybody leaves something out when you're prepping. And I'll be able to get some things that I really just want to have around. But yeah, I won't even be able to buy those until it's the end of August until the beginning of October. That's what the situation is. But from October on, all of those accounts with the local bank will be free. Because now I understand how credit cards work. So I'm in my early 50s and never had a credit card. God bless.